What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you're new to the channel, I am Gold Pony. This is Gold Pony Crypto. And so, you guys know I made a price prediction video a while back when CRO was under 20 cents actually. And I said at minimum it was going to 63 cents because I was thinking more so along the lines of $1 by the end of this year. And so I've been pretty darn close, I gotta be honest, so far. And again, I got into CRO when it was 5 or 6 cents, and none of this is financial advice, by the way. This is just educational purposes. I got my degree in economics, so I'm into that kind of thing. I'm into monetary policy, but that'll kind of lead in here to my new price prediction. And so, like I said, I was originally giving a bottom price for CRO by the end of the year of 63 cents. But since then, Crypto.com has been doing some absolutely crazy things, like buying the naming rights for the Staples Center, which by the way was a $700 million deal, and that's going to take effect Christmas Day, December 25th. And so it's no longer going to be called the Staples Center anymore. It's going to be called the Crypto.com Arena, which is pretty stinking cool if you have a Crypto.com card or if you're just bullish on the CRO price overall. So I am definitely a big fan of that. And Crypto.com has just been buying up different companies, buying up different naming rights, doing all kinds of advertising lately with Matt Damon, and recently buying up a derivatives exchange. Like, the list goes on. They are definitely going to be, in my personal opinion, the main player come next bull run. I think Binance is going to be dethroned by Crypto.com. That's just my personal opinion. So I think it's definitely possible. Right now, Binance is still doing maybe 4 or 5 times the trading volume as Crypto.com because they are the largest exchange. That's part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of the comparison videos when it comes to price prediction videos, at least for CRO, because a lot of people have been comparing Crypto.com to Binance. And so, although that is a very cool thing to do because I like to see that, they're just not quite there. But like I said, next bull run, I think Crypto.com is going to surpass Binance. So that'd be cool in this video just to check out some other price predictions, just to see where everyone's head's at. And feel free to leave your price prediction for CRO in the comment section below. And I'm also going to give you my new revised price prediction for the CRO token as well, because it has gone up, in my personal opinion, just a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started. And so before we get to my price prediction, let me go over some of the other ones that I have seen online. This is going to be a mixture of other YouTubers as well as other traditional publications, I guess you could say. So the first one I want to mention is from Investor Place, and they actually go over 3 different price predictions from 3 different sources. So let me cover those for you guys real quick. First one is going to be from Wallet Investor, and so they give a 12-month price prediction of approximately 78 cents. And so 12 months from now is going to be December 2022. And so I don't think it's going to be at 78 cents in 12 months worth of time. I think it's going to be much, much lower, because at that point we are going to be in a bear market, because that's just not the way it works. Everything runs off the Bitcoin halving cycle still. So therefore everything is going to drop, I don't know, pretty soon, probably within the next couple months, and we're going to be full on into a bear market. Next price prediction is going to be from Gov Capital. They are predicting a $1 CRO price by the same time next year, essentially November, December of 2022. Same answer, in my personal opinion, for that. We're going to be in the bear market, so it's going to be much less. That's the point when you want to accumulate, because next bull run is going to be nuts. And so the next price prediction is from Digital Coin, which actually sounds like a crypto publication. They're actually predicting a price of $1.32 by the end of this particular bull run, which I think that's kind of more along the lines where I would be at this point. That seems very reasonable to me, but then they also go on to say, though, it's going to be $1.51 by same time next year. Again, I think we're going to be at a bear market at that point, so I wouldn't think too much into that one, but $1.32 is probably pretty close to where I would be at by the end of this bull run for the price of CRO. But let's continue on. Next price prediction is from someone named Crypto Ben. And so just looking at the thumbnail, I'm just not actually looking at these videos. I'm just looking at the thumbnail of these videos. So it's very possible that they could just be clickbaiting me right here. But Crypto Ben thinks $5 is definitely in the possibility for the next big Crypto.com move. And so if that were to be the case, CRO would have to essentially 10x from where it is currently at, putting it at a market cap of approximately $130 billion. So right now, because of this dip, it's at approximately 13 billion. So 130 billion, it might be possible. Definitely possible next bull run, but I don't know if I see it necessarily being possible this particular bull run. But then again, look at what Solana did this year, so anything's possible in crypto after all. Next price prediction, and this might be the most humorous one, at least going off of the thumbnail, is from Cryptoscope, and they put in their thumbnail, at least, they're predicting a CRO price of $300 in 2022. And so I really kind of want to watch this one, and I may go back after I film this and watch it, but $300 in 2022? I guess first depends on when in 2022 you're thinking. If you're thinking towards the end of 22, we're going to be in the bear market. There's no way it's going to be anywhere near that. But if you're thinking at the beginning of 22, maybe that's when the bull run peaks. Still, $300, the market cap on that would be absolutely ridiculous, surpassing Bitcoin and all of that. So now a $300 CRO price would probably mean Bitcoin becomes the reserve currency of the world. The dollar is officially dethroned. Everyone puts all their money into cryptocurrency and CRO reaps the benefits. So maybe that's that particular situation. Next particular CRO price prediction is from a YouTuber named Roger Garcia. He puts it at $5. Again, it's possible, a little bit on the high end in my personal opinion, but that would essentially be a 10x from where we are currently at. Next price prediction comes from Aaron Bennett. He puts it at $12 in 2022. So that is essentially a 24x from where we are currently at, putting it at a market cap right around 360 billion, maybe somewhere in that ballpark. So that is a good bit. That surpasses Cardano and Solana, and dang near gets close to Ethereum as well. So that's a little bit on the high side in my personal opinion. Next particular price prediction comes from Gentlecoin, and I'm actually subscribed to this guy, so free shout out to him. I actually do like watching him, but he's predicting a price prediction of $4, which I do think is possible, but unlikely still. I think that's definitely going to happen in the next bull run, but I don't know, I could be wrong, and I'll give you guys my official price prediction, why I think that at the end of all of these other price predictions, but I do like where his head's at though. And that final price prediction I found for you guys is from Moon Market, who puts CRO at $100, which would be absolutely amazing. But no, it's not happening this particular bull run. Maybe in the future, but not now. But dang, that would be cool, right? But anyways, so like I said at the beginning of all of these price predictions, my personal target would be right at around that $1.30, $1.40 range. And here's why, because it essentially all comes down to when you think this bull run is actually going to end. Because if you think it's going to be an elongated cycle for the very first time in history, maybe it'll top out mid-year next year. I don't think that. If you look at the past charts, if you look at 2013, if you look at 2017, there is a Bitcoin halving cycle that is always played out. I don't think that's going to be extended. I don't think it's going to change for the first time ever in the 10 plus years that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has been out. So just purely going off history, the bull run is more than likely, Bitcoin is going to top out, I think, at the end of December, at the end of this month, probably right before 2022. And now, having said that, again, going off of history, typically the alts run for another month after that. So maybe the altcoins are going to top out at the end of January. Again, not financial advice, just going off of history here. And so ultimately, I think kind of that's where the variation comes in. When you actually think this crypto bull run is going to end, if you think it's going to be an elongated cycle for the first time ever, maybe you're going to come up with a higher price prediction. But if you think that it is going to end sooner, like I do, like history shows, then it's going to be a little lower. And then part of the reason also, because I think it's going to end sooner, is because of all the money printing that has been going on lately. So the reason I got my degree in economics is because I was completely fascinated with monetary policy and central banks, essentially, and how they go about making their decisions to better the economy. I put that term in quotes, by the way. Better the economy overall to keep things running, because ultimately it comes down to they want to retain power. That's really what it comes down to any government. And if you control the money, you really control the power. And so specifically when it comes to the US dollar, they're not going to keep printing all of this money because they can't continue to print all of this money, because that puts them at risk of losing all of the power. And so what's going to have to happen is a tapering of bond yields, so increased interest rates. And I think it's going to ultimately result in deflation. I know everyone's talking about inflation right now, and I get that. And if they continue to do that, yes, there's most definitely going to be hyperinflation and the whole thing is going to crumble. But having said that, I think that the Federal Reserve is a bit smarter than that, and that they kind of know what they're doing. I would think they know that they have to stop this money printing and bring everything back down, because that is going to strengthen the dollar. And I think that is probably going to be the event that puts everything into a bear market for crypto, when the Fed actually announces we're going to start heavily tapering bond yields. They kind of need to do it or else they risk losing power. So that's ultimately where my mindset is. You got to think logically with this stuff. You can't just have that mindset of, I believe in this project, I know it's going to go crazy, it's never, ever, ever going to go down. Having said that, take profits along the way. I have no clue when the top of this bull market is going to happen. That's just the thought process that goes through my particular head. And we'll see how right I am at the end of this, because after all, I could be wrong. But anyways, that is about it for this one, you guys. guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and TikTok at the bottom of the screen there if you like. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the bell notification button if you're into cryptocurrency, CRO, Crypto.com videos like this one. Do appreciate you guys watching more than you know. I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay gold.